want to stand here, I want to remember my cousin, Vic. Because Vic also did a lot of work. And in actual fact, when I met Vic, and we were talking, and he was saying to me where he was living, and he said, they tell me I don't belong up there, and I said to him, you tell them they know nothing. I said, you actually come from here. I said, your mama, your name, was Keti Joe. And it was then that we started doing whakapapa together. And him and I have a little bit of a joke, because Keti married my grandfather, Charlie, and they had 5 children. And then he had another, she left, and Papa Hari had another whānau. And that was to Heketia, Meretriana, Subritzky. And in those days, there were some things you kept under the bed, or under the pillow you didn't discuss. Engari, our grandmother, Meretriana Subritzky, her mother was a woman by the name of Meretriana, Pairapa. And she had a sister called Hera. And Hera married Taurekareka Henare, the papa of Sir James. So, you know, we come from pretty distinguished stock. And I was telling Vic about this. And that was when we really started doing whakapapa together. And it was such a beautiful journey. And I remember when he started talking about Loki then. And my father had an Uncle Riffy. So Uncle Riffy is also going to come on the wall eventually. So they would talk about the immediate whānau, you know. And so I was able to share that with Vic. But in my heart, I really wanted to acknowledge him today, because there was a lot he did, and a lot that people didn't know how much he had done. So I just wanted to say to the whānau, you know, I know you love your brother and your uncle and your cousin Vic, but so do we. So just thank you, whānau. Thank you for the opportunity on behalf of Tony and I to be here. I have to tell you, it was a bit of a struggle, because when I was standing here, I looked up, and the photo that was looking straight down at me was my Uncle Sam Tartner, who's my grandmother's brother. Oh. And so it was like struggling to cope with what was happening with Loki, and me looking up and seeing my uncle. It was almost like he saying, kia kaha, kia kaha, because he knew I was starting to fall apart. So, thank you, thank you, thank you.